Here is a quick show off of one of my favorite calendars I've ever owned in my entire life. This is, you know, well, it's kind of doesn't even need to be said, but The Dark Knight. And it's a 16-month 2009 calendar. I don't know why it's 16 months, but I remember this was the coolest calendar I ever saw in my entire life growing up. We just went and saw the movie, and it was shortly after that we got this, and it was so cool that we ended up ripping it apart and taking pieces of it and putting it on our wall. And I don't know if they're all there. I just found as many as I could with it, so I'm gonna just show them here. And I don't know why these don't have the. They're just so cool. I love Dark Knight was one of my favorite ever franchises, favorite movies I've ever seen in theaters for sure. And this was like having this on our wall. It was so sad to see 2009 go because you couldn't use it anymore. And there's no specific order this is in. Groundhog Day was on the 2nd that year. I think it is every year. I don't know. But it's just like, look at the colors. I'm gonna let this speak for itself because it's just so awesome. I love the torn up and green colors, and I don't know if anybody else. I'm sure there's lots of you out there watching that went through that era where first you had, I don't know if it was first. Yeah, I think first of all you had The Dark Knight released and then Arkham Asylum was released. It was that or backwards, but I'll never ever forget the hype of the movie, how incredible it was and how great it was. And then the hype I had for The Dark Knight game, which was Arkham Asylum. It's just, to me, it was an era, that's for sure. And even the Batman Begins game was so incredible. It wasn't even funny. It was just, and to me, what was crazy, I know I keep saying to me, but that's kind of what this is about, just my opinion, is how the first game had the incredible Batman Begins movie. Yeah, I already showed that side, yeah. There it is there again. And the first movie had the incredible Batman Begins movie, and then it had the great game, which I loved a lot. And then this one here had the Dark Knight movie, and then you had the incredible Arkham Asylum game, which wasn't under the name of the movie, but it's still, anybody who played that game was probably thinking about the movie at that point. But I love how you got the purples, the greens, and just the artwork is incredible. And I know I don't have all of the rest of them are actually in here still. So here it is, and I'm glad we kept some that were attached. And this is just like, look at that. I don't know why it's got so many months in it. Why it's a 16-month calendar and not a 12-month 12-month calendar. But it's just super cool, and I am telling you right now, it's one of my favorite nostalgic movies ever, and I'm really having fun doing this video because I haven't seen this. I didn't even open it before this video. I just found it and I was like, I'm doing a video on that. So as you're seeing it here, I'm seeing it for the first time, and since, geez, like I said, we had it on our wall for a while, so probably many years, that's for sure, because we had it stuffed in our closet. And that's kind of cool. It's got a birthday on there. It's just everything that we had growing up. A World Without Rules, such a good movie. Christian Bale and Heath Ledger were phenomenal, and even Morgan Freeman. It was a top cast, top plot, and just incredible work of art. And I think it's one of the very few movies to me that gets a 10 out of 10. Oh man, that's a nostalgic one for me. So here's all the ones on the back here. Look, so we got the majority of all of them there. You've seen all those, but we're missing like that one and that one. Missing a lot of them, but hey, you get to see them here now, which is super cool. And not missing many, but hey, there you go. There you can see. So thank everybody for watching. That's just a quick show off of a Dark Knight 2009 calendar. Thank you again for everybody for watching. More videos like this to come. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and have a fantastic night. Fantastic day. Bye for now.